Hello guys! I hope you like the songs I selected for course 3 of DDR SuperNOVA 2. I'm aware some of them are more difficult compared to songs of previous courses. In this video, I'll talk about the reasons why I think they are difficult, and, despite that, I included them in the workout course. First, let's get out of the way some songs that are difficult at first glance, but for which I think you just need a couple of practice runs to get comfortable playing them. Song 9, Paranoia Hades, Beginner. As one of the Paranoia songs, and having that crazy background, it may seem a bit difficult to be Song 9. But at beginner difficulty, the steps in general are simple. You just have to get the hang of the changes in rhythm and you'll have no problems with it. Song 10, Dazzle, Expert. With its beautiful calm and exotic rhythm, this is one of my favorite songs. The rhythm may be calm, but it has many tricky steps here and there. There are this series of green arrow patterns that are a bit odd. I hope the feet footage helps you if you have doubts about how to place your feet to overcome them. But I'm sure this song will become one of your favorites once you master it. Song 14, Eternus, Difficult. The most difficult thing about Eternus in Difficult is that it's plagued with mini gallops. They are very light, but regardless, they are gallops. And it also has some tricky green arrow patterns. But for a 14th song, I think they are all fair. If you are getting into gallops, I think this is a great song to practice them. By the way, these 3 songs are very likely to become cooldown songs in a future course. And lastly, Song 20, Dan Dan Do, The Truman's Road, Difficult. While it may be the last song of this course, I don't think it has complicated patterns in general. Sure, it has some tight patterns here and there, but nothing too hard. What this song lacks in complexity, I believe it compensates with the stamina requirements. It has many steps and many continuous jumps at times. It may not challenge you with fancy steps, but it sure is challenging to have the stamina left to play it after 19 energetic songs. Let me know in the comments if it feels too demanding in stamina for Song 20. Well, before going to the main part of this video, I have a quick honorific mention. Song 11, The World Around Me, Expert. I'm pretty sure this song is not difficult compared to other songs of this course. I considered it so tame that I did not include it in the warm-up course, because I felt I didn't need a lot of practice to play it. But it caused me a lot of problems in the actual recordings. When it came the time to play the 20 songs, a couple of times I failed the combo miserably on this song in this part. It was a good reminder for me that no song must be underestimated. Okay, let's go to the meat of the video, the songs I was reluctant to include in a workout course. Song 4, Bach, Basic. For a long time, I wanted to add this song that I feel is very representative of DDR. Its bagpipes give it a unique flavor. But the big problem was its glacial pace. Without any speed modifiers, the arrows move at the infuriating pace of 65 beats per minute. It is so awkward and so difficult to try to play this thing at the default speed. Moreover, it is so slow it kills the mood of a workout. The solution: change the speed modifier. But a simple per 2 or per 3 wouldn't do the trick. The solution was the per 5 modifier. The default pace is so slow that even at 5 times the speed, it becomes only 325 beats per minute. But I think it's the right speed to add it to the workout. Song 12, Outer Limits, Basic. This is a very fun song, but it is one of those that you have to practice just not to mess it all up. For all previous workout courses, with a couple of exceptions, I pretty much disregarded most songs you couldn't just grab and play. There are some songs, like this one, where you have to be a bit familiar with the patterns to play it correctly. A couple of practice runs just isn't enough. But hey, I'm also the guy that says that you don't have to stretch yourself with a full combo and that the objective is to have a fun workout. So, from this course onwards, I'll add more songs that need some practice to play them. I think some challenging gameplay is good and fun from time to time. Oh, also, songs like Author Limit are the reason I changed the speed modifier for pretty much all songs. Without any speed modifiers, this song keeps a pretty constant 343 beats per minute. That is why I keep most of the songs at a somewhat high pace. Song 13, Under the Sky, Expert. Under the Sky is such a beautiful song, but the difference between difficulties is abysmal. On difficult, it is song 3. On expert, it becomes song 13. It is very manageable and it's all fun and games until you reach that crazy final part. Yeah, it is a very fun sequence, but you have to get comfortable playing it simply not to fail it. Which is why I was not sure if I would include it in a course. But I assure you that after some practice, you will nail it every time. Well, almost every time. Song 15, Baila Baila, Expert. The only speed I feel comfortable playing this song on Expert is at triple speed, which rises it to 402 beats per minute. Even with the doubled speed modifier, I still feel the patterns are not that easy to interpret. And be aware that I'm very familiar with the song at this point. I had the idea that the song was too fast for a workout. But again, I think it does work as a fun challenge. More if you count it as the final song of the warm-up course. I'm sure that once you get used to that fast pace that matches perfectly with the lively rhythm of the song, you'll have a lot of fun playing the song at that speed. Song 16, Kiss Kiss Kiss, Expert. This song was out of my list of workout songs because of those green arrows it has. The song has difficult patterns to start with, and those green arrows just make it a lot more complex than it should be. The solution? Remove them with the no freeze arrows modifier. This is the first time I've applied such a drastic modifier to a song. Believe me, in general, I enjoy a lot the green arrows on most songs, but I strongly feel they were mischievously implemented for this one. We are a lot better without them here. Just to be sure, I tried it again recently with the green arrows and I didn't do as bad. Hey, I even had some fun with the crazy steps it forces you to take. But I'm very aware, I'm very familiar with the song now without the freeze arrows, and I could adapt to it. This song, on Expert, will remain without the green arrows for any course in the future. Song 18, Angelus, Expert. This one should be an honorific mention, because it's a legacy song from Workout Course 1. Now is my opportunity to tell you that, when I created the first course, I was not sure to include this song. I feel it is very fast and very difficult, in particular this pattern here. But I included it because there are not that many songs with the right kilocalories for this part of the course. Songs in this part of the course, around the 23 to 26 kilocalories, are very limited in this game. That is why it is returning for this one. Oh, also I love this song. Once you get used to its faster steps, I think it is one of the most exciting songs to play in DDR. Now, last but definitely not least, Song 19, Calico Cat Rock, Expert. I evaluated this song back in 2018 as too difficult for a workout. Through the years, I returned to evaluate it again and again with the same result. The main culprit of this evaluation is that complex pattern on the middle that I thought was not only difficult, but without rhyme or reason on how to play it.
You're not an ordinary fella.
But now, on 2025, I wanted to give it a try again. For that, I had to find out if really those steps were as impossible as they seemed. I had used the practice mode before, but not this seriously. I had to figure out what the game wanted from me to play these patterns, and to settle once and for all if I would include it in a course. And after much practice, I found out what it wanted. It is a very tricky pattern at a very fast speed. I'll analyze it in more detail on a separate video. But even knowing what to do, the execution is so hard that I got no recording of it as song 19, where I didn't get to the danger song on the live meter. Still, I'm satisfied with the final take for the video. My great pride is that I got an A on it as a standalone song. But it is a very different thing, a session dedicated to practice one song, than having just one chance after 18 songs. So I knew that to include such a difficult song in the course, I'd have to create something more than a tour of the song. That is why I'll make a series of videos where I'll share the main tools I used to, I would not say master, but to get comfortable playing the song. Those will be some special videos of the song in practice mode, and also a special final 6 songs course, focused on practicing it. I'll probably also add a short video with some tips for the song as an introduction. Those videos to practice Calico Cat Rock on Expert will come after the warm-up 8 and final 5 videos. We will have the warm-up 8 videos to finish this year and to start the next one. Then a one-song standalone video, and then the final 5 videos. That is the plan. But if you want me to make the Calico Cat Rock practice videos before the final 5 videos, please let me know in the comments. Well, that's all for the moment. This was me talking about songs for almost 11 minutes. I hope you found it entertaining and also as a small insight on how I choose the songs for a course. If you think other songs of this course should have been discussed in this video, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, or at least you were slightly amused by my ramblings, please remember to leave a like and maybe to click that subscribe button, so it's more likely the new videos will appear in your recommendations. See you next time in the version with fit footage of the warm-up 8 video of this course. Have a great day, good luck and take care. Frugalpan! Out!